Welcome to 2054, where we've already automated away millions of manufacturing jobs, and we're about to do the same thing to workers in retail, truck driving, call centers, fast food restaurants, and on throughout the economy. Sounds like a scary future, except that this is actually a quote from Democratic candidate Andrew Yang in 2018.
We've already automated away millions of manufacturing jobs, and we're about to do the same thing to workers in retail, truck driving, call centers, fast food restaurants, and on throughout the economy.
In response to the crisis of mass automation of jobs, Yang and other proponents have supported the idea of a universal basic income in which every citizen receives $1,000 from the government each month, no questions asked. Let's explore if this proposal is economically viable. Picture a world in which robots produce, corporations gain money, and these companies pay taxes to the government, which in turn distributes to you and your friends. This is the basic model of the universal basic income. Now, there are currently two political approaches to the UBI. Those on the left argue that universal basic income should be legislated in addition to existing social safety nets, with minor budgeting moves such as cuts in military spending. The problem with this is that $1,000 per month for every American adult amounts to about $2.4 trillion. But our entire social safety net amounts to $2.6 trillion. So if you want government programs still functioning, the UBI would require a 73% increase in federal revenue. And even if defense spending was slashed by 1/3, a 52% increase would still be required in taxes. So, a more economically viable approach to the UBI would be the conservative approach, in which current government spending is entirely terminated except for basic domestic services such as education and enforcement. This would mean that the government requires $100 to $200 billion less in annual taxes. However, this would mean that there is no federal insurance or things like veterans benefits, so it's really a trade-off as well for the United States. Economically, I think that the universal basic income is quite possible. I just don't know if you're ready for it just yet.